The Escapists, the only game you can become a Discord mod for one moment and then kidnap someone. But why am I here? You see, I don't know. I was told to name this guy John Doe, so now here we are. Like every other inmate, I woke up in my bed, wondering, how do I leave? As you know, prison is not fun. So it's my great plan to get out of here. But how? In this game, you can dig, cut, or fight. As you can see, the goal is very simple. Get John Doe out of prison. With that, welcome to Center Perks. At the beginning of the day, you have to go to roll call. And while I was here, I talked to Ethan, who gave me a task. I need to fight Julian. In roll call, I didn't get searched. Instead, it was San and Darren. After roll call, I went to the computers, where I started trying to train my IQ, since you start off with being unable to craft anything, just like a baboon.
Aware of a tapping sound.
I then looked at the time and realized they actually feed us here, so off I went. I then sat down and realized eating is pointless, as you don't have any hunger in this game. I then went back to the internet and started being a Discord mod, until eventually I got an IQ of 60. My recent IQ gain just led me straight to the cafeteria, where I stole every single fork. And you might be wondering, why? Well, forks are very OP, and it's how we're going to be escaping. And that's why we're hogging all the forks, for later usage. While walking around, I realized I was employed, and I actually had to do a job in order to get some cash, which was quite a surprise, as I didn't think I knew how to do the laundry. In this job, you clean laundry, and then you should take all the clean stuff and put it in the other side. However, there's something you can do. We can just keep it. But there is something you should know, that in this game there's contraband, such as these items, which these are the metal detector right there, would go off, and we're not allowed to carry. There's also some green items, but those are boring and not really that fun. But they can be made into some, red items. After my job, I looked at my tasks from other inmates and forgot how to read, thinking this was Julian. Clearly, right here, it says beat up Julian, but I guess I forgot how to read. Moving on, I decided to look at every single person's desk and steal all their contraband. I found a few things, such as duct tape, timber, and some sheet metal, so I thought this would be useful, thinking I would actually use this stuff. I then went to the exercise period to hit their weights and try and get more health. I then located Julian and decided to put him in a better place myself. Now, I know, that may not be the best use of duct tape, but it was completely worth it, as I finally got my revenge on Julian for my mistakes. After the time passed, I decided it was finally time to start digging and chopping the wall with plastic forks, which is absolutely brilliant. There was a small problem. How am I going to hide this massive hole? I found out that I needed duct tape and a poster, which none I had, meaning I had to go to bed and be a good prisoner. On day 2, I went around everyone's desk and borrowed their stuff. After taking everyone's stuff, I realized one big flaw. No one had anything. They were all broke. It got so bad to the point that I was so bored, I decided to beat up Officer Nick. And beat up did I get. Nothing else happened this day, so I'm gonna go straight to roll call, where we actually started to try and escape again. But due to my brilliant intelligence, I had taken every single bedsheet from every single person, leading to me having no more bedsheets. And with that, we go to day 3, and day 3 was pretty good. We finally got ourselves a poster, meaning we can now get inside of the wall, finding ourselves a screwdriver, which is completely useless. I then stole day 3's fork supply so I can break into another wall, but sadly we didn't have any posters, so it's kinda useless this day. Leading to day 4. Mind, there wasn't anything here, no posters or duct tape. We're going to day 5 now. On this day, it was pretty good. We found ourselves another poster, which is pretty nice. You might be wondering right now, how did I get to a guard's uniform? But if you remember, we always had one. We're the laundry guy. We just stole them. You might be wondering, how are we gonna go to escape? As you can see right here, we live right there. And now, we're going to try and break through these 2 walls which we've just done. And finally, we need to cut through the fence at night. On day 6, this led us to getting to some files and making some really good cutters so we can cut through the gate or fence and get out of here. But first, we need some intelligence to be able to craft the better cutters. After replying to every single Discord message, we finally had enough intelligence to make the cutters. And I then eventually just waited. 1 second I'm in the shower, and another I'm at lunch. And now, it's finally roll call, where we shall initiate our grand plan. We sat in the prison cell until everyone went to bed, and then put it on. Our great guards outfit. Some of you are wondering, why am I playing this game? Why a game from like 2014 or 2015? Well, you see, I have an idea. I'm gonna try and 100% this game. As the time I'm recording this, we have 7 out of the 37 achievements. And after a bit more cutting, we had finally done it. We had made the grand escape for John Doe. I mean, look at the score. Average heat 76%. Beautiful. Hope you like this video. Nice little short one, but I plan to do more of these type of content. Try and spice things up a bit, do something different. I want to see your opinions on this type of content. And I'll see you in the next one.